So I've been kind of obsessed with all things Cezanne lately, and I just want to share my recent purchases. It's not exactly a haul because I've been picking up pieces here and there over the past few months. At the end of last year, I decided to get this purse. I've been kind of like contemplating getting a Celine box bag type of bag, like a squarish small bag. And I had seen some dupes on like I think APC and Arquette, but a lot of them had like a magnetic closure, which is fine, but I don't really feel like secure with my bags when I have like a magnetic closure, especially with the Arquette one. It was like magnetic, but it also had like a little, you could slip the tab into like a little velvet part or leather part of the bag, and it just didn't feel secure to me. This one I like because it actually snaps in place. Like this part snaps into place here, and there's no way of getting undone unless you press down and then lift here. So I like that about it. So this is the Claude bag from Cezanne in the chocolate crocodile print. It's all leather, obviously, and has this gold hardware. I have the strap set at, I think, the longest setting. I'm about 5'8", and I can wear this crossbody. It's maybe a little tiny bit short, but it's okay. Like, it hits me at the hip, like maybe a little slightly above the hip, but it's okay. I like it. Love the color. It is kind of like a brownish red, reddish brown. And this is how it looks. Love the crocodile print. I feel like I prefer prints or leathers are a little bit different. Not as, something not everybody has. Because I think most people go for the smooth prints. And the one good thing about this I've noticed is that it doesn't scuff up easily. Like, this is very structured and very hardy. So I don't have any problems with this, like wearing it around. It has one slip pocket on the back. It has one slip pocket right behind the flap, a zip pocket here, and then on the front interior, it has another slip pocket right there. And that's it. And really simple purse. You can't really carry a lot in it, but it makes any outfit look more put together, more professional. Even like a casual outfit, it dresses it up. So I really like this. It's a good neutral, like a little bit different, like not just plain tan or black. So I like this. So that was my first purchase. And then I have my notes. Then what did I do? So I started exploring the brand, and they have a very generous return policy. So I like that. But just make sure that if you return something and you purchase multiple items, that you try to send everything back at once, because if you try to split it up, like maybe you bought 5 items and then you decide to return 2, but then later on decide to return another item, then you have to pay for your own shipping. Like after the first one they cover, but if you do multiple returns on the same order, then you have to pay additional shipping on your own. So after this, the Claude bag, I decided to get the Albain loafer, and I don't exactly have wide feet, but I had flat feet. So it's kind of in between like narrow and wide. And the Albain loafers, I love the color. I got the glossy burgundy, but they were just the tiniest bit narrow. And I knew that if I had to walk around them all day, like at work, or stand on my feet all day, that like I wasn't confident that I would be able to break them in, like the leather. So I returned those, but they were really, really nice. I wish they came in a slightly wider width. After that, I got the Amance cardigan, which is this guy, and it is a beautiful cardigan. No mod shots because I'm not at that point in my YouTube journey where I'm confident with mod shots yet, but this is the Amance cardigan in light beige. It has slightly puffy sleeves, and just like, but hopefully, the no mod shots is made up for by the 4K video. And I would say that if you're very, very sensitive to certain knits, maybe this might be the tiniest bit scratchy or itchy to you. It's not bad by any means. Like, for the most part, this doesn't bother me. It's just something about the neckline. I always get a little itchy with this around the neckline. But otherwise, like the rest of my body, I don't really notice it. So it's really nice. I have a long torso. I'm 5'8", and I found that a lot of Cezanne tops run a little short, and I just can't do the crops at all because they would just look ridiculous on me. But this one is a nice length. So if you have a long torso, if you're average to above average in height, this is a good cardigan. Really like it. I usually just wear it on its own. I don't think I've layered it with anything. Like, I don't wear it open with like a t-shirt or something underneath. I just wear it as is. So I really enjoyed that. Okay, so after the Iman's cardigan, which I loved, I was very intrigued by all of the Cezanne lace shirts, the tops. So the first shirt I tried was the Marinette shirt, which was, you know, honestly really pretty. But on me, I felt like the puff sleeves looked a little ridiculous, and the neckline just didn't suit me. It wasn't like it was too high, but it was just a little too tight around the neck, or it just felt constricting. And then after that, then I decided to get the Anne-Marie shirt, which I thought I would like, but the color was just a little, it was like a cream color, but a little too like yellow, like aged yellow, and I didn't like that. And then I tried the Eponine shirt, which was really cute. I just wish it was longer. Like I said, I have a long torso, and that one was just like super cropped on me, like a belly button shirt. So it was like pretty and girly, but just way too short. It looked ridiculous on me. And then I tried the Valentine blouse, which was ultra sheer, like tissue thin. And the lace part was pretty, but it's just, yeah, not something that I would feel comfortable wearing, especially like in a work setting. Definitely need like a camisole or a tank or something underneath it. And then after that, I got this shirt, which is the Dahlia shirt. And it has the most amazing like embroidery, I guess you would call it, maybe. But just an all over pattern, like back and front, not just because some of the Cezanne shirts, you only get the lace in the front and then the back is plain, but this one goes all around, like super detailed. It has this pretty like ruffled neckline, kind of like the Chloe shirt. Let me just try to lay it out for you. Yeah, let's see. Really pretty neckline down to the sleeves. Just plain little like white mother of pearlish, I don't think it's real, but mother of pearl buttons. Has a tiny bit of sheen to it, I hope you can see. And then the back is totally the same, like the lace detail, the lacy embroidery detail runs all the way back and front. So I really like this one. I think this is totally worth it. I mean, the material's thick, it's not see-through at all. Have to trim that little bit of thread. Oh, it's just a loose thread. But yeah, like this is the underside of the shirt. And you see like the embroidery goes back and front. So then I took a little break from the lace shirts because I was getting kind of discouraged, because I did find that one good one, the Dahlia, but you know, a string of all these, you know, the Anne-Marie, the Eponine, the Valentine, or Valentine, whichever you want to call it. So I took a break from that, and I was like looking at all these videos on YouTube about the Betty cardigan and like the must-have Cezanne items that you need to buy. So I tried the Betty, and I tried in multiple colors. So I tried it in the navy blue crochet, I tried it in the popular rosewood, and I got the ecru, and is it navy or black stripe one? But no matter what size I tried, so I'm a size 6 normally. I'm about 5'8", 145 pounds. And I normally grab either a size 6 or a medium, unless, you know, they say size down, size up. So with this one, I went with, I bought multiple sizes actually. I bought the medium and the large. So I feel like all of them run a little short. It's a short cardigan. Not quite crop, but definitely short. So it looked weird if I didn't wear like high-waisted pants or super high-waisted pants. And I thought maybe a large would look, maybe be a little bit longer, but it wasn't long by much and it just got wider. So it looked boxy but wide. So like the material, the knit was really soft and smooth and comfortable against the skin. Love the rosewood color especially. But yeah, didn't like the boxy look. So I returned those. And then what did I get? Then I tried the Annabelle blouse, which again, love the lace pattern. I think Sézane really does lace well, but didn't really like the length. It was a little boxy again, and didn't really like the puffy sleeves. Then I got the Casalia shirt, which is this one, which has this really pretty like V-neck and this lacy detail in the front. I believe it's all cotton, so it's a little, the shirt's a little stiffer, but I love that the detail is at the cuffs too. Not quite as puffy as the other shirt, so which I like. So let me just show you this one. That's my tripod making that clicky noise in case you're wondering. But yeah, just a really pretty shirt. The lace goes all the way down to the bottom. Buttons here. Really pretty lace detail. Right there. And the back of the shirt is just plain, like you see it in the neckline, but it's just a plain white on the back. And I also got the rim shirt. I think this came in multiple colors, but I got it in white because I thought, you know, it looked good with everything. So this is what I'm talking about. So I had thought about returning the shirt, but I ended up keeping it. So this one has a really, really pretty lace detail on the front too, like this embroidery. This part is like a little see-through. It has lace all the way up to the neckline, and it has lace all the way down like the sides of the sleeve, the length of the sleeve, and all this pretty lace detail at the cuff. Super pretty. Okay, so yep, little buttons. The only thing is that this shirt, like I was saying, like I mentioned before, is one of those shirts that is just plain on the back, like the lace doesn't run throughout, which I didn't really expect it to. But the thing I think could have been done better with this shirt is that this shirt is a little bit see-through. Hope you can see my hand through that. Like, it's a little thin. So I wish that this material had been a little thicker, like maybe like this one, the Casalia shirt. Not as thin. Hope you can see that. Like, the material's a little different. Like, this one's definitely thinner. Sheerer. But the front is so pretty that, you know, like, I really can't, like, return it. I have to keep it. It's so, so pretty. And this is the kind of stuff that I think makes Sézane clothing worth it. Like, some of the clothes that they have are so basic that I wouldn't pay, like, $100 for it. But stuff like this, I think, I don't really see this elsewhere, so really wanted to keep this. I think this one's worth it. So, so pretty. I hope it lasts. I haven't tried washing it yet. The tag's still on it, as you can see. Okay, so after that, I got something called the Auguste jacket. And I thought that if I didn't like the Betty cardigan, maybe I would like the Auguste jacket because it kind of looks similar, just a little bit longer. But I was wrong. I got it in the navy blue color because it looked kind of similar to the Betty cardigan in the navy crochet. But the Auguste jacket is just way heavier, way thicker. I mean, the material's really nice, but it was more like a fall winter kind of like cardigan. Not exactly. I know they call it a jacket, but I don't think I would wear it outside like that. But it was just a little, I wasn't sure what to do with it. It was like a little too heavy to wear indoors, but a little too light to wear in cooler weather, you know? So I ended up returning it, and plus it looked kind of matronly, like it was just a little too, not oversized, but it just looked a little dowdy, I thought. So I returned that one. Then after that, I got the Laura t-shirt, which is, like I mentioned earlier, one of those things where I feel like doesn't need to be $70. Like, you can find a t-shirt like that for way cheaper, I think, somewhere, anywhere. But it was really pretty, but still not worth $70. The material was a little thin. I didn't think it looked pretty in the pictures, but in person, I was kind of underwhelmed. And what did I do after that? Then I got the Mona jumper, which I love a nautical theme. So it was basically a short sleeve white sweater with navy blue stripes. And I got it, and I got in the size medium, which was my true size. And I think that even if I had gotten the large, it probably wouldn't have fit the way I wanted to. I like a looser fit, basically. And that one was just a little too skin tight. And I didn't like the white with the navy blue. I decided maybe I preferred dark with light stripes. So I ended up returning this, and returned that. And I found this one at Abercrombie, which was like a knit. And the Mona was like $120. And this one was $50, but it was on sale for like way cheaper. It was like 20 something on sale. I think it was on clearance. And this one is black with, I think it's black with white stripes, and basically the same idea, but with a slightly looser fit. So, and I think you can find this type of sweater anywhere else too, like lots of places sell. But this one is a super soft knit. Really like it. So I'm glad I found this, and I returned. This is on. Next, I tried the Elisabetta blouse, which was very pretty. It was like a lacy blouse, a little on the sheer side, which is why I returned it. The Noelia cardigan, which was again really pretty, had this like lacy kind of knit to it, but I don't know, like I got it in size medium. I think I could have sized up, and I think I could have sized up with that one. Sometimes you can tell, like, I felt like if I washed it, because it's more like a cottony material, that'd probably shrink a little bit. So I returned that one, and it sold out like super fast. So, but I don't have any regrets. Like, sometimes I get FOMO when I return stuff and then it sells out, but I'm okay with it. And the Capucine cardigan, that one just felt really rough to me, and I didn't like it. Really pretty crochet detail, but not for me. Then what else? Then I got the Laurinetta shirt, which was pretty. I mean, I think it's more like their spring collection that just came out recently. But I tried it in my true size, and I went one size down because Cezanne says that it runs large, and it runs super large. Like, it is a very baggy, loose fitting shirt. So I don't like a tight shirt, but I'm kind of in between. Like, I like a looser fit, but not that loose. That was super, super loose and wide, and it just didn't look right on me. And then I got so earlier, I should have mentioned, I got the Kyle cardigan, which is this short sleeve cardigan. Really pretty detail, back and front. And in case you're wondering, they also came out with a new one called the Milan? Not sure how to say it. But this cardigan. And this one, so the Kyle cardigan, I felt like I could wear it on its own or layer it over something, because this one's a little heavier knit. It has this really pretty detail. And this one, the Milan cardigan, is a little thinner, but it has this really pretty crochet detail all over. Little covered buttons. And this one also has the pattern back and front. Really, really pretty. Same shape, basically, same everything. It's just, this one I think I would probably wear on its own. It's just so pretty. I don't think I would layer it over anything. And for both of these, I actually sized up for that, sized up to large from my usual medium. for that looser fit, because otherwise it would just be a little too clingy for me. So, I mean, if you want to go true to size, I think this would be a little more form-fitting. If you want a looser fit, I would size up. So yeah, for these two, the Kyle and the Milan, size up. And the most recent purchase that I made was the Athena, I believe it's the Athena blouse, which goes against the grain because this one has, for me, because this one has super, super puffy sleeves. And let's take a closer look. So it has this really interesting detail all throughout. So you have this kind of flowered pattern lace detail on the body, the torso. Really pretty. Not too thin, not like the rim shirt. It's a little sheer, not sheer, but kind of like more of a linen look. But the rim shirt is definitely thinner than this one. And then the puffy sleeves. But they're not too puffy. It has this elastic bit so you can like, it goes almost down to my elbow, but if I scrunch it up a little, it gives it a more puffy effect. So you can wear it either way. Really pretty. Slightly ruffled detail, but not too suffocating around the neck. Really feminine and pretty. And plain back, but this one I don't mind so much because it's not as sheer as the rim. The rim was like very sheer. And let's see, this one, I bought my true size, the size 6. I also tried it in 4, but I don't know, I felt like this one had the fit that I prefer. So I bought my true size. I did for the, I should mention for the Kyle and the Milan cardigans, I did also buy it in my usual size, but I prefer the larger size. Same is true for, no, not the same. So I think Cezanne says to size down. I would buy my true size, honestly. I bought this in the size 4 as well because I wasn't sure if I should trust them or not, because sometimes they can be wrong. And I didn't want this to sell out before I had a chance to like grab it because I felt like I would love it, and I do. And yeah, prefer it in my usual size because I do like a slightly looser fit, not baggy, you know, obviously, because I don't think I would want this to be baggy, but yeah, really pretty. Good length too for me. Can see this wearing, can see myself wearing this a lot in the spring and even maybe into the summertime. So do recommend this one. It's really pretty. And I think that is everything. How many items did I actually end up keeping? So the claw bag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Casalia, 8. Oh, and wait a minute, I think I remember something else. So this, which is the Wilson cardigan, which I'm honestly not sure, let me get this out of under here, which I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to keep because honestly, this was like what, $170-ish. It's a slightly boxy cardigan, striped navy blue and white. Remember, I love the navy, the nautical patterns. And the stripe runs on the back too. But I don't know. The material's nice. It's not too stiff because I hate when it's all 100% cotton and it's like super stiff material. It never feels comfy against my skin. But this one I think might be a blend of something because it's a little softer. But honestly, I don't know. I think I might be able to find something similar for less somewhere else, probably like Abercrombie or whatever. So I don't know. And these sleeves they're wide. They're not like, I mean, the cuffs are wide. So still second guessing myself on this one. Not sure if I'll keep it. I mean, I'm going to try to find kind of a dupe or something similar, which I think I can probably find somewhere, but maybe it might be returning and maybe we'll keep it. Don't know yet. But yeah, that's everything I've gotten from Cezanne in the past, what, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. What is that, 8 months? I think. So not too bad, right? Not too bad. Okay. And one last thing before I forget. So I think in the spring launch, if you bought anything, they would give you a free tote bag with purchase. So I got this one. It's an orange and white stripe, which is cute. I don't know if I'll actually use it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I will. But yeah, not bad.